Ouch! Welcome back to Runner's Garden. I'm Jay and I make videos about traditional Chinese characters in alphabetical order according to the Pinyin romanization system. Sorry, that one caught my eye. I also like cars, coffee, cowboy chords, climbing mountains, and construction, in addition to Chinese characters. We're still on the letter C. In our last video, we did Chang, 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 and Chang in all the tones. Here's a couple of those that I found on the road. First tone Chang, second tone Chang. I don't normally show our competitors, but in this case, Chang Jinglu has Chang long on their name. Giraffe, long-necked deer. Second tone Chang means often, but it's often a surname. Third tone Chang, which is used in a number of indoor and outdoor open spaces. Ting Che Chang, parking lot. One example of a fourth tone Chang is Chang Ge, to sing. I will always love you. I will always love you. I also introduced a little bit about Moon Festival. Is that an Elvis mooncake? And Chang'e, the goddess of the moon. Check out that video above. Today we're doing characters that are pronounced Chao in different tones. Chao, first tone, Chao, second tone, and Chao, third tone. No fourth tone today in our list of 3,000 most common Chinese characters as listed by the Ministry of Education in Taiwan. But we can make it kind of easier on ourselves because we can look at two kind of main components and knock out a bunch of characters. Again, this is the reason why we're going in alphabetical order, because if you learn one component, you can learn several. Traditional Chinese characters like these. We are going traditional here, guys, but when possible, when I remember, I'll stick in the simplified. Or at least I'll remind you if the traditional and the simplified are the same. The first component that we should learn is shao, which means less or little. And this is not to be confused with xiao, small. Shao is xiao with an extra little line, or a medium-sized line. The stroke order is 3 downward strokes left to right, and then swooping right to left for that bottom stroke. Knowing that one, we can make 4 characters. If we put the hand radical to the left, we get first tone, Chao, as in Chao 作业 or Chao 功课, to copy somebody's homework. I did that a little bit in junior high school. Don't tell my students. Besides meanings of transcribe and plagiarize, the dictionary also lists confiscate and take. Bao Chao means outflank, an enemy. And my wife just told me about police cordoning off an area is also Bao Chao. We've done Bao before. Simplified, it's exactly the same at 7 strokes. This is the radical for gold. If you put that in front of shao, we get paper money. Chao piao. This is 1,000 NT. Zhonghua Mingguo, that's the ROC, Republic of China, which is Taiwan. Some kids looking at a globe on that side. Jade Mountain, which I have climbed. I love all the anti-counterfeit measures on this. We have a strip there. We have a watermark. What is the watermark? Chrysanthemum. Raised lettering. Chao piao, paper money. There is Wai Chao, which is foreign currency. A lot of people also say Wai Bi, a character which we've done before. One last time, Jin, which means gold on the left, and Shao, which is less. The component on the right is Chao. Speaking of precious metals and money, this is the stuff we still have to give out for Moon Festival. We got a whole bunch of fruit too. Do I have gloves? Yes. Paper bag, heavy chain. One of my favorite things to do is go to the recycling center. I'm trying to get a workout as well. It's just fun. I like to see what people throw away. Somebody is getting rid of their bubblegum machine. And if there are some people there who look like they're in need, I'll just give the metal chain to them and they can get the money for it. I could do a lot of exercises. I could do curls, triceps, lateral raises if there's no car coming. Or no, are these lateral or these are lateral. But I can do both of those and switch arms. Kind of this, cool. Otherwise, it's towards the end of my walk, it'll be like a farmer's carry. That's it's gonna get heavy. These are called rows. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot for this. Probably just like 10 NT or something. We'll see. 2 kg.
谢谢.
So I guess 10. It's 11. 给你. 给你. That felt good. I don't know what you can buy with 11 NT, but it adds up. I have no Patreon page and I'm not trying to sell anything. But if you learned something or maybe you're just mildly entertained, pressing that like button would really be appreciated. Taiwan is not the climate for classic cars, but I love when people try to keep them, maintain them. There's a Mercedes there. A 230E, and the guy inside was looking at me. Sorry, dude. When I was a kid, I used to draw pictures of the stuff that I coveted, that I wanted, and I thought it would manifest into being if I drew it. I would draw like stereo systems and stuff like that. Ooh, that's a fun vehicle. You wouldn't see that in the States, I don't believe. It's like a mandolin. Mini version of that, what is it called? The Zhang, I think. They must give lessons there. Anyway, now I walk around and say, I'd like to have that car and that car. If it were me, I'd have a big garage with like 20 classic cars. Actually, I know very little about cars. I used to change my own oil back in the day, and I've changed a couple belts by myself. Since the 90s, there's all like onboard computers. I don't work on cars. The reason why I had that chain is because my father-in-law wanted to change out the no parking sign. My bolt cutters that I got for, I think, $388. He has like cable factory, so he just used his cable to replace the chain that holds the no parking sign. The reason why we have to chain that down is because sometimes some people will grab those things and recycle them. Example of somebody who tied down their no parking sign with a cable. See, that's what my father-in-law did. Or you could just use rocks. Look at him, Golgio. This is the 5-star version. Very cool, very nice. Here are 2 third-tone Chao. With a mouth radical is Chao, as in Chao Jia, to have an argument, an oral argument. Thus, the mouth radical to the left. The character can be used independently. It doesn't have to be in a compound. You can just say something is very loud and Chao. Maybe you've noticed the left side is a signific meaning. It gives an idea of what the character means. And the right side is a phonetic component. It doesn't sound exactly the same, but it rhymes. Chao or Chao rhymes with shao. The fire radical on the left is to stir fry or saute, Chinese style. As in English, so many of these verbs can be used in an abstract sense. So to stir up, Chao, can be used, for example, Chao Xinwen, to stir up the media. Food examples are Chao Fan, fried rice, Chao Mian, fried noodles. Fried mushrooms? Up next, JC and I are headed to some historical sites. Zhanghua government is going to renovate colonial-era Japanese houses. Historical attractions usually have food, right? Is it good with the tinfoil? No. I can't wait to try this on our hike. We're hiking to some new Japanese houses.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't see that last time we were here. It looks like you can go down in there.
The walking distance from my house, I can come over here and have my morning coffee.
Yeah, they serve coffee. Awesome. It's a different one. We were here. This is a whole street of these old Japanese style buildings. It goes all the way back. And now they have this new fencing up, which means they're going to do something. This is even bigger than where we just were.
Yep. That is so cool.
It is. Got a little map here. Another component we need to know is this one. Chao, second tone, which also can be pronounced Zhao, first tone. We can link this with a character that we already know, bai, as in bye-bye, worship. Chao bai also means to worship or to actually go on a pilgrimage for a religious purpose. The character can also mean royal court, government, or a dynasty. For example, a Chinese dynasty like Tang Chao. On the left side, we have shi, or 10, which is basically just a plus sign, and Zhao, which means early or morning, which is also made up of zhi, a day, and another 10 component. So that's all on the left, and that component by itself doesn't mean anything. And then on the right, we have yue, month. I have purchased a length of hose and 4 beautiful rings. 30 chi, so it's nice of them to do the conversion. That's 9 meters. Just tighten that up. All right, let's squirt the garden gnomes. Give the lady some. Let's add the water radical. To the left, we get Chao shi, which is damp, moist, or humid. It's still pretty humid right now in October. Remember, when you're writing these, you're starting with the left radical first, and then you're going top to bottom, left to right. Simplified is the same, 15 strokes. With the mouth radical on the left, second tone, Chao, to ridicule or deride. Chao xiao, to make fun of, verbally bully somebody. My wife is getting a root canal, so I'm gonna take a walk. My wife is in building 4, and I should be at that pile of books. I don't see a pile of books. Yenping Park. So I think my wife is gonna take a while. Although root canals can stretch out into 4 visits here due to the insurance. It's not once and done. But I think it'll take a while. There's nobody here. I can play on the kids' stuff. Yeah, all the kiddos are at school. Not sure if this is for adults, but ouch. I believe that's for dogs. I'm under 60 kg, just about, but I'm not under 12. I shouldn't break the rules. I really want to jump on there. Probably got my pants all dirty. 不要嘲笑我. That's enough of that. There's a reason why people aren't out here. It's so freaking hot. I told the dentist I was gonna take a walk while my wife was in there. He said, in midday? See, even this guy has a leaf to protect him from the sun. Can you recall the character associated with Chao shi, or humid? 3, 2, 1. So hard to make videos while walking on the road. Remember the character for 很吵. There's a coffee shop. I think I've been to that one before. Need some snacks for my upcoming hike. You know what's funny on that map is just by showing a corner of that, people know what it is. This is a dog washing box. They used to have a gold man right here. Be careful of Chao versus Chao. The initial sound with the one on the left, with the Q, yes, it's a Q, is softer. Chao. Chao man, knock on the door. And on the right, Chao. Looks like I timed it perfectly. How's your tooth?
Sensitive.
I missed you.
What do you mean? I was just in the dentist office for like
47 minutes.
47 minutes.
If you were here last week, you learned 超级市场 or supermarket. Here's the Chao, meaning super. 超过 to pass or exceed. Chao 超车 pass a car on the highway. And 超音波 is ultrasound. For example, at the hospital. That one is made up of Zhao and Zhao. Zhou means to walk. Zhou, 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 zhou. 我们小手拉小手，走走走走走，一同去郊游。Special note, the vertical line down is not connected. You make the tu radical first. Zhao is a dao or knife over a kou, which is a mouth. Zhaohui is recall. I mentioned that Volvo S80 in the last video. We had it recalled a couple times. Once again, Zhou plus Zhao is Chao. Remember, the right side is not helping meaning, it's just a phonetic component. We often have nests in this tree, but I don't see any. I'm looking for Niao Chao. Nests. This last one, second tone, Chao, actually looks like a person with big hair. Like, you know, when they had those beehive hairdos, like the ladies from the B-52s. There's some bird's nest hairdos. Kangxi radical number 47 on the top, that's the river radical. You can kind of see the flowing lines, like the rapids of a river. And on the bottom is guo, which is fruit. That can be broken down into tian, which is field, and mu, wood. Chao is not only for birds, it can also be for other creatures, such as ants.
巢穴
Nest or den or even a criminal's lair.
Super woo.
And all the people in internet land. Thank you for watching. The next video will be che, and che when we do a hike. Runner's Garden signing off.